Hey everyone, I'm back, and before we get started, I want to apologize for the bright orange background of this digital canvas. I promise it'll change here in a little bit, but I don't know what I was thinking. This was hurting my eyes, and it took me probably several hours before I realized that's what the problem was. I'll switch it to a light blue here in a second. There it is. But yeah, so today I'm kind of getting started again with digital art. I don't have a lot of practice with digital art, and so this was a piece that took me a really long time to do. I think over a week or so. I kind of just did it in my free time in between, work, getting ready for school, things like that. So it's a leafy sea dragon, if you can't tell by the reference photo. It's kind of a seahorse adjacent creature. And yeah, so like I said, I do not have a lot of experience with digital art. I did a little bit of it in early 2020 and it was not good at all. And it was because I didn't have the right materials. And that's kind of something that people criticize about digital art quite a bit, is the barrier to entry is kind of high. And I actually didn't have to pay for any of the materials that I have. I'm super lucky that my college gave us iPads and Apple Pencils, and this is the same technology that I've used for the last 5 or so years. Here I am just kind of adding the spines and I don't know, like fins. I need to do more research on the animals that I draw because I find them super interesting. But yeah, the leafy sea dragon kind of looks like this because of camouflage. It usually hangs out, at least as far as I'm aware, in clumps of seaweed, kind of. That's where they typically hang out, and so to avoid predators, they've adapted over time to look exactly like their seaweed. And they come in a lot of different colors, which I find interesting, which I suppose matches their environment. Like I know, unless the photos I'm looking at are edited, which I'm not sure. Obviously yellow, like this reference photo. I chose this bright electric blue, which I don't know if it has any actual basis in reality. I just liked the color. As you can see, I was really struggling to get the highlights right on the stripes there, but I was using the lasso tool to kind of, this is a tool in Procreate that allows you to kind of block off what section of the drawing you're coloring at a time so you don't accidentally color outside the lines. And it took me forever to learn that existed. I really learned Procreate just kind of by, trial and error. There are so many wonderful tutorials out there that explain all the great features of Procreate that I just don't know about. Like I'm sure like each art piece I make, I will find a new part of Procreate that, amplifies my work. But so far, the lasso tool and the soft brush for shading have been my two most useful tools. Well, I got super distracted trying to record this voiceover, not doing what I'm supposed to do, but this is pretty much all I have to say about my leafy sea dragon. Let me know what you guys think about this editing style. The way that Procreate kind of exports the videos of the digital art piece when I'm done is in whatever shape the canvas is in, and I tend to work primarily vertically, I've noticed. Like it's not the perfect ratio for like a YouTube video, so I cut to close-ups so you can kind of actually see what's going on instead of it being like zoomed out. So yeah, let me know if you think this is a good style, if I should change anything. I have several more videos kind of coming down the pipeline, both digital and traditional art. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to see me paint, draw, practice, whatever. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you next week.